Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like.
Premier League preliminary final between Matrix and Oakdale. My name is Fiona Crow, and in commentary with me tonight is KO Watts.
Hi, Fee.
Hey. So these teams are facing off with each other after some interesting results last week. Matrix and Contacts, which we thought was probably going to be a closer game than what it was, ended up being a bit of a Contacts affair. And Matrix no doubt will be licking their wounds this week. But on the other court, Oakdale definitely had the better of Tango.
Yeah, they did. So Contacts just came out firing, especially in that first quarter, and got a pretty significant lead. In the second quarter, Matrix did start to fight their way back, but Contacts just pulling away too strong in the end. So there's been some pretty, or I could say close games between Matrix and Oakdale this season. We've had the first game, Matrix have won it by 7, and then the second game, Matrix have also won it by 6 goals. So looking Matrix way tonight, but anything can happen in finals, Fee.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at the lineup for tonight, big in for Matrix is Maisie Nankerville, who I've been pretty impressed with playing for the Thunderbirds this year. She'll slot into the centre position, and I think where that's almost more important for Matrix is it allows Stacey Hine to move back to that wing attack position. Yeah,
she's so dynamic in that attack line. And Nankerville, while she's been playing majority wing defence for the Thunderbirds, I've seen her in wing attack and centre, and she'll bring a lot of great attacking play into that mid-court.
So I'll give you the rundown for Matrix tonight. In goal shooter we have Emily van der Munkoff, goal attack Laura Packard, wing attack Stacey Hine, centre Maisie Nankerville, wing defence Emily Burgess, goal defence Hannah Schwartz, and goalkeeper Sophie Croft.
Great, and in Oakdale we have goal shooter Jacoba Clow, goal attack Sophie Augustino, wing attack Nicole Saunders, centre Lauren Gibbons, wing defence Rebecca Moyne, and goal defence Jordan Vivian, and goalkeeper Ellie Gimmett.
So the players are coming on court now. The music gets turned off.
Really looking forward to seeing any changes that Matrix have made. The last 2 times I've seen their games, they have made multiple changes. So really looking to consolidate that lineup.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, according to our score sheet, Matrix have already scored a goal. But we might be able to fix that up. But another thing to notice in this game is actually Georgina Sully-Bills, who today recently received her All-Australian umpire accreditation, is actually umpiring this game and is on courtside.
What an awesome achievement.
I've been really impressed with her umpiring.
I have as well. It's been fantastic.
Shamira Sterling a bit of telling off in a game.
Yes. But really stamping her authority. And was it the first South Australian in 33 years to receive that accreditation?
With Deanna Stainer as well, who's another long-standing umpire. We get things underway. Maisie getting the first centre pass off to Laura Packard. Stacey Hine already driving hard onto that circle edge, something they struggled with in the last game. There's a contact call at the top of the circle. No, inside to Jordan Vivian. Laura Packard takes the penalty and slots it.
Awesome start there. Matrix, exactly what you want. I think that was 3 or 4 passes into Packard, who looks really confident on the shot.
Bits stuck on that first phase for Oakdale, but they're starting to swing it around now. Great tip to Maisie Nankerville, and the ball goes out of court. Wing attack Nicole Saunders just looking a little bit stuck there against Emily Burgess, who's coming into some pretty impressive form
already.
In this game.
Already Nankerville showing that defence that we've seen all season for the Thunderbirds.
Lovely way to pass for Lauren Gibbons into the circle, and Oakdale's score.
Beautiful dodges there by Hine.
Yeah, I think wing attack is a much more natural position for her. She just seems to find the space really well.
Yeah.
And that's opening up beautifully to Laura Packard right under the post. And she slots it. Much better movement.
Yeah, hopefully Hine and Packard can find that good connection.
There is a contact call against Agostino in the centre pass. It's a bit of a coach killer.
Yeah, not the start that they would have wanted, but we're working hard to get it back.
Yeah, absolutely. Good patient play from Matrix, waiting for the right option.
I love that quick ball speed. You know, it's forced the contact, and I'm hoping a feed right.
Yeah, there it
In
is.
a perfect spot for Maisie.
Packers pops it up, and good accurate shooting from her in the start. Matrix broke that centre pass. Matrix centre pass again. Great movement there from Laura Packard. Great patience that, just got there.
Again, that quick ball release just came off.
And another accurate shot from Matrix, who are just looking the more settled side to begin with here.
Great shooting from Van der Monkoff. She was a bit hesitant on the shot last game, so be looking to rectify that.
Another bit of miscommunication on the Matrix centre on the Oakdale centre pass, rather. I think Emily Burgess has already come in really strongly into this game. Nice little tip there, though, from the wing attack.
She was really dominant, Burgess, last week. I think she got majority of Matrix deflections and intercepts.
Great patient play here from Matrix, really building up and trying to use Laura Packard's advantage, but that pass was probably just a little bit too flat.
Great quick play by Oakdale, wanting to get the ball moving.
That's actually somewhere where Emily Burgess, I think, is a little bit underrated, is her ability to come down court and have a crack at the ball.
Yeah, I thought she was going to go for
Yeah,
one
so
just
did
then.
I.
Matrix just forced a massive void between the goalkeeper and the centre circle then. Made Oakdale force that long pass.
So Hannah Schwartz out of play there for an obstruction.
Really like to see Hannah just try and stay out of trouble with the umpires this game. You know, she was pinged a lot for contacts. I was about to say that's all we want to see, but she got pinged.
Yeah.
Just off the body a little bit more. Tell the umpire that you're not holding on and coming around cleanly. I thought that was an awesome effort.
And I think too, like we talk all the time about, you know, umpires, you know, call what they see and blah, 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 blah. But they don't always see everything, and sometimes they call what they think they see. And I think if you're playing a nice, clean game, you can't get called for anything.
Absolutely. And I think players just need to adjust. Every umpire is different, and they're only human.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
As players, the girls just need to adjust.
Laura Packard looking really strong, putting another one down.
Great
Not too
take
sure
there.
about this Oakdale centre pass. Oh, that pass just thread the needle from Gibbons. And the ball comes off Clow and goes out of court.
Croft to take the baseline throw in. Beautiful take by Nankerville.
There's a bit of patience here from Matrix.
Yeah.
They're kind of waiting for the play to open. And with two options coming to the ball, it makes it a lot easier. Oh, Nankerville from the floor.
Showing her
up.
athleticism. Beautiful placement by Hine. Really like that from Van der Monkoff. She didn't feel confident.
Well, and then she took the hard drive.
Yeah.
So, and that opened up that space for Packard. So Matrix leading 6-2. That was a poor pass to Emily Burgess, but they managed to get away with it.
Contact on Vivian. Hine into Packard. And again,
Lovely
beautifully
pass.
finished.
I don't think that touched the edges. Let's see how Oakdale go in the centre pass here.
Matrix just shutting down all options, but Oakdale getting that through the middle. And contact called on Croft, with Augustino finishing nicely.
Yeah, a lot of contact going on in that, a lot of whistle going on in that Oakdale attack end. Matrix defenders just need to tidy up a little bit.
Oh,
Nice tip.
Great defensive effort by Nicole Saunders. And Oakdale throw in. So 7-3, Matrix leading with just over 9 minutes to play.
That was a better attempt there from Hannah Schwartz. Really made an effort to get out of play. You know, the contact was probably there, but at least, you know, made half an effort. Offside?
Yeah, I think so. Matrix away with it.
Lovely long release from Emily Burgess. And strong drive from Emily Van der Monkoff coming out the top of the circle. Should be able to shoot from there.
Yeah, but when you've got the options on the centre, you know, and anything can still happen in this game. You know, the difference is 4 goals, so why not just take your time, play it around, and get into a shot where you feel most confident.
I feel like Emily van der Munkoff needs to stop moving sometimes and wait. So the ball swung. She's actually pulling out of the hole that she's in.
Okay.
So just watch. So rather than stopping, seeing if she's actually in a good position and then rolling out, she's already getting on the move.
Yep.
But it could be some...
Instead of getting eye contact with the centre?
Yeah.
Yep. It's that little pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, great move along the baseline there from Clow. Wasn't seen.
Matrix defenders doing so much work to stay in front of the goal shooter and goal attack. And Croft called for the contact.
Nice little shot from Agostino. And a Matrix centre pass.
Great little pop out there from Packard.
And the little adjustment, like that was a set play, which should have been Hine, you know, popping to the top of the circle, but, you know, read that she was covered and popped back through.
It's a great little screen there by Nankiville to open up Hine into the pocket.
Yeah.
But just wasn't used. And beautiful drive.
Oh, lovely.
By Packard. Just open up the circle, and van der Monkoff doing work to make space for Packard.
I'm loving Stacey Hine in wing attack.
Again, Oakdale needing to go back. They're showing some good patience though. Just a mistimed pass, just a little bit too much on it. That's the pressure that Matrix are creating though.
Yeah, absolutely. Lovely long pass from Burgess again. Oh, that was... I don't
beautiful pass by
Packard
Nankiville.
had no idea that she was that open.
But how good was that quick ball speed?
And Maisie showing while she has been getting those Thunderbirds opportunities.
Absolutely. Only before... Oh, good defensive effort. Mistime pass.
Yeah.
But Matrix lucky to come away with it.
And I reckon that was that same set centre pass for Packard up the middle and then Hine to the top.
Great, getting top position.
Oh, nice little roll from van der Munkoff.
Nankiville with the ball at top of the circle.
Nice weight to dish it off to Packard in a much better shooting position.
Just really simple, thoughtful passes from Matrix. I'd like to see Oakdale let it go, but I feel like just that second phase drive's just a bit early. Just need to trust their speed.
That was a lovely give from Lauren Gibbons to Clow. Pops it up from under the piece. Clow, I think, who has come over from the ACT, apparently to play over here this year. Lovely by Nankiville.
Great little fake too by Packard.
Yep. And lovely little dodge along the baseline then by van der Munkoff. Her timing was perfect.
The rotations are working really well.
Yeah.
Packard realising she's not going to be used, needs to clear out van der Monkoff.
That's probably the best centre pass we've seen from Oakdale so far.
Looked really controlled.
Yeah. Makes a real difference for them whenever Saunders can actually get out on the centre pass.
Yep.
Burgess is doing a fantastic job there.
Just a little screen play by Matrix.
Laura oh.
Vivian in the goal defence for Oakdale, just dropping back.
Yeah. And that rolls in. So Matrix storming away here, 13-6 in the first.
Oh, smart by Gibbons.
Screen's there.
Agostino, I feel like she just needs to keep moving.
Yeah, well done.
Ooh.
That fall made my knees ache.
I know. Especially with Burgess with a history of...
That came off Nankiville. She
history
pulled
of
that
knees.
in.
My heart jumped into my throat. And Oakdale transitioning into their attack. Being really patient. Vivian and Moyne just controlling the pass. I think there was about 5 passes between them. And why not go long?
Absolutely. Look over the mess.
Great vision. Well finished by Clow.
Oh, don't re-show that
I
fall.
wouldn't be able to watch that. It was a couple of weeks ago. Was it a couple of weeks ago? Oh, the Thunderbirds' last game when Emma Ride hyperextended
Oh
her knee.
my God. Have you seen the freeze frame of that?
Unfortunately, yes, it came up. I think that should have been one of those
Like warning if you click on this.
You don't click on this if you,
I think when
I
they
can't
showed it
deal
during
with
the
those
game,
kind of photos.
they showed her on like straight on a couple of times and it wobbled, and then they showed her from the length of the court, like from her
can't.
sideways.
Stop talking about it, fair.
Anyway, back to the game that we're watching tonight. It's a going goal here for the last little bit. Oakdale just kind of seemed to be hitting their stride a little bit. Hine again, having no dramas finding the centre pass. Oh, well
great job.
read.
I was just about to say Oakdale setting up a little zone and Matrix having a lot of space, but it was Ellie Gimmett coming out nicely reading that pass.
I think she was Ellie Cleggett before she got married, but she's great. It's probably two things. One is she can actually get a really good rejection over the shot, so I'm hoping to see her have a crack at that. But the other is just her timing coming out. You could see probably the last few centre passes she wanted to have a crack.
Oakdale seemed to have settled into the game a little bit more. Centre passes seem to be flowing.
So that was a deliberate obstruction call and a caution for Emily Burgess. Oh.
Hannah Schwartz just coming through those deflections.
I have a feeling like she might get away with a few more of those at the other end, but we'll wait and see.
Great contest by Moyne.
I feel like Stacey Hine is just having way too much space to work with.
Yeah, she's just cutting through that Oakdale zone.
Yeah.
It worked last Matrix centre pass, but I think they were a bit more patient this time, recognised it, and fed from the circle. Oh, Croft. Awesome work, forcing that turnover.
And that was just some really great hands-over pressure from Emily Burgess.
Their long arms.
Emily Burgess would be, what, 5'11"?
I have no idea.
She's
How tall are you?
I'm a little bit over 5'10", so I'm 178. I reckon she's taller than me.
Great take by Nankiville.
And probably there's another 5 centimetres on her reach on top of that. Lovely shot from Emily. It's really good seeing her shot come back in this week. I think the last couple of games we've watched, she's not struggled with it, but hasn't quite found her radar.
Yeah.
And that's good timing coming out of the circle. I think if, the Oakdale midcourt is going to float off their player and try and cover that, they need to do a slightly better job of it.
Because at the moment, bar that one where Gimmick came out and got that beautiful intercept, they've been finding some great space on the edge of the circle. Oh, kept in by Gibbons.
That's a really great and nice little replay there. That Nanko-Gibbons matchup is great. Lovely shot there from Agostino. Less than around 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Stacey Hine again. That first, second phase play.
Yeah, it's just too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic for Matrix.
Yes.
But, as we say that, Nanko's got a held ball and Oakdale away. Deliberate contact. It probably was. I would have tried to slow it down as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not a question of whether or not it was. It's whether or not it should have been called.
Really needed to be finished. One of those critical moments. Just would have given Oakdale so much confidence going into Vivian right in the right spot as Matrix trying to rush it.
All right, well, that was a bit of a flat moment to finish the game. Finish the quarter, rather. We go into the quarter break. Matrix leading Oakdale 17-11. So we're back for the centre quarter. Oakdale taking the centre pass. We'll just do a quick scan at the court to see if there's any changes. Doesn't look like it.
No, I don't think so.
Because I'm like, well, their positions I would have changed. No, they're still there. Excellent.
So Matrix up by 5, up by 6, start of the second quarter. Oakdale did have a really good run though. I think they got the margin to 4 at one point in that first quarter. Beautiful give and go by Nankiville. Oh, well done, Vivian.
They were defensively so well set up for that.
That was such a better defensive structure.
I think that's what they've almost been trying to do all game. Oh, step.
I think she was after an obstruction.
She literally hopped on her foot about 3 or 4 times though. Anyway.
Matrix got the ball.
Matrix
All is right with the world.
The netball gods.
Yeah.
The netball gods will even things up. And that's what Emily Vandermonkoff needs to do. She needs to pop forward, take a couple of defenders with her so when they can't actually float off. Oh, beautiful shot. Oakdale centre pass, not much easier first phase play, but the second phase again is slowly breaking down. Clow on the move, which is quite interesting to see, popping through the top.
Just some short passes. Oh, stepping call.
Well, that one she calls.
Only human feet. Only human.
Well taken there by Stacey Hine.
Again, we see the Oakdale zone structure. Stacey Hine working hard. Oh, contact call on Nankiville.
Yeah, that setup is working much better for Oakdale. Lauren Gibbons is also a state league level basketballer, so that kind of setup would work well for her.
Yes.
I think Clegger and Vivian just have their eyes and their ears up for it. I think having that their attackers drop back along that third line is adding another level of pressure.
Oh, beautiful by Vandermonkoff. And Nankiville read that beautifully.
I think when you're attacking through that, that's exactly what you need to do, is kind of move from one defender to the other and confuse the space. Who was supposed to cover that? That would have been the two defenders kind of looking at each other going, you know, was that mine? Was that yours? So need Maisie drive hard through.
Yeah, we can see Nankiville and Hine, they're just driving hard through that zone, trying to create the space. I like to call it the sacrificial drive, just taking one for the team.
It's a hard one to teach. I know we've talked about a lot in the team that I'm playing at this year, that sometimes you need to drive not to get the ball, but to take a player off of someone else.
Absolutely. And that, you know, that's where those long bombs, we see some beautiful long bombs in the Suncorp Super Netball, but it's those minis that create that. You know, they're the ones doing the hard work driving through to move those goalkeepers.
Bit of a silly touch there from Burgess, probably wasn't in any sort of position to get it.
Got both Oakdale shooters on the move.
Yeah, and not really working together, so starting apart, you know, kind of crossing over into each other's space. It makes for a kind of easy pickings for the Matrix defenders.
Whereas you see the Matrix goalies, like even Packard as she's moving, you can see her looking back at Vandermonkoff. Where is she? Am I in the right space? Can I move?
So Vandermonkoff comes out, Packard goes in. So contact call on the outside of the circle against Gibbons. And again, you see the Matrix shooters starting together. One pops forward.
And it's just so simple, but so effective.
It's one of those really annoying things as a defender that you're like, I know everyone does it, but the reason everyone does it is because it works.
That's the thing.
It's really hard to stop though, because if you both come around in front, then someone sets a screen for the other one to pop over the back.
Great swing to the pocket. And Croft with the contact. Smart pass from Agostino to Clow.
And some good screen work there from Clow. Didn't get stuck with her feet planted. Just really held that front position.
And Matrix centre pass to Packard onto Hine. Beautiful drive. That's what you want in the first and second phase. Oh, but just the delivery there.
Yeah, little fumble from Packard, and the ball goes flying down court for Oakdale.
Oh, well done, Croft. I was about
Yep.
to say that was beautiful ball movement. And what do we have here?
I have no
Offside call, maybe?
offside, I
Just
reckon.
there's been a couple of steppings, contacts, offsides, like you'd say, coach killers that
Yeah. Ooh.
would have really hurt Oakdale. I think, you know, they could have been creeping back that margin. Well balanced by Burgess.
Good option from Hine.
Yeah.
Oh, not. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Packard had 2 hands on it.
That ball somehow fell into her hands in the middle there. And the ball drips through.
Really liked Vander Monkoff, just drove with intensity outside.
And that's what you need when they're putting that, you know, that
The
press
zone,
on.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well taken there by Saunders.
Really like to see that given a little bit earlier, because you never know that call.
Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes you've got to give the ball to draw the contact. So an overload on the centre pass.
Beautiful
Lovely.
drive and great delivery by Packard. Just finding so much depth in that second phase, Matrix.
Yep.
Just makes their life so much easier.
And that was a really great example of the Matrix shooters using each other as a screen and Packard able to pop along the baseline for a nice easy pass.
A lot better prep there by Augustino. Just did the work before the whistle and got the ball right in the middle of the court. Oh, Schwartz. Great effort by Hannah
She's the
Schwartz.
shortest in there. Like, I'm trying to even get a bit of a read on it, but
So much tenacity. I love watching
Yeah.
her play, just her intensity. And Burgess getting the centre pass.
Hine just filling some really nice circle edge positioning there. And that was a great example there of Nankiville just giving the ball to draw the contact. Oh,
And contact on Packard. But she followed her rebound. That's the important thing. Great looking long by Moyne.
lovely little tip there from Hannah Schwartz. Just came through and contesting. Just means whenever a teammate's going to look to... Oh, I think she's hurt herself.
Oh,
So she grabbed at her hand.
I did see...
And we've got Alicia Marzan coming on at goal attack.
I did see her warming up before, so this could be a bit of
So
a
it might
plan
be like
switch.
an injury or an injury.
An injury, inverted commas.
Yeah.
Oh, Croft. Two-handed rebounds.
Yeah, but you always got to have a good crack at the first shot of a goalie coming in off the bench. They're normally a bit cold, a bit nervous.
Beautiful pass and cut by Burgess.
Oh,
Go
and
again,
great
Burgess.
option.
Wanted to go again. Oh, well done, Moyne.
Yeah, that pressure they're putting on just coming into that goal third. It's just starting to work really well. Oh, put Croft almost had a finger to that.
Great quick ball release by Gibbons. Just having so much confidence in Cloud just to give that.
So, difference back to 6. Oakdale making a bit of a mini run here, looking much more organised.
Oh, Nankiville. Some really great deflections.
Yeah.
Just stopping that Oakdale momentum. Oh, great
Lovely
dodge and
weight.
fake.
Yeah.
Oh, she had 2 hands on it. That's where Hannah Schwartz's height just doesn't
Look
do
at
any
she knows it
favours.
too. You can see it in her face. I had that ball.
Yeah, front position. She did nothing wrong.
Oh, a little
but
bit
just
early
a bit
there
of
from
height.
Van der Munkel. Oh. Probably a little bit far out for her. And lovely
Yes.
option there for Packard.
Well finished, Packard. Oakdale centre pass.
Oakdale really come back in this quarter.
Pardon?
Oakdale look much better this quarter.
Their confidence.
Oh.
Oh, Burgess. Oh, that's
3.
Marzen's third miss in a row, is it?
And 2 taps there from Schwartz, and a beautiful pass from Mason Nankerville down. But that was Hannah Schwartz and that tenacity. Oh, there's nobody finished.
Hine, that's why he's down the edge of the circle. Good work, Stacey Hine.
All the coaches watching at home like, this is why I tell them. So that was a break on the Oakdale centre pass. So Hannah Schwartz hats off. Again, there's just no room for them to move. I think Nankerville was probably set up a few more screens in that first quarter.
Yeah.
And they're just, I don't know whether they've gone away from them or they're just trying to, there's comes Stacey Hine.
Yeah, just Moyne just backing into Nankerville. Forcing the contact.
Well
Done, Gibbons.
Great pressure there from Gibbons. Lovely long delivery from Moyne down to Saunders. Nice little cut and drive there from Saunders. She's doing so much work.
Getting good top position.
Better work, I think, here from the Matrix circle defenders. Yeah. Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
No.
I think whenever Marzan first came on, they kind of doubled back onto Clow a little bit and gave Marzan a little bit too much room. But I think this is how they work best, is, you know, separating the shooters and really trying to shut them down.
I like their rotation a bit better too, Clow and Marzan, because, well, when she first came on, Clow was a bit more stationary in the circle.
Nice little bit of defensive work from Nankerville.
Yeah, forcing Saunders right into the pocket.
Great baseline drive there from Clow as well. Sorry, we have so few clocks out of play and we're having a shot. That's all right, we just keep agreeing with each other. It does make for a boring commentary.
Oh, Moyne just covered Hine there on the top of the circle.
And you could see Van der Monkoff was just hesitant to give it to her after a couple have been picked off.
Oh, what a tip, Gibbons.
Lovely shot, Laura Packard.
Oakdale centre pass. Onto Marzan. Onto Saunders. Much better first and second phase. Nankerville just shutting down that option on the top of the circle. Oh, and another step. They worked so hard to get themselves back to 6 now.
Anyone can see on the screen, there was absolutely no one on the bottom half of the court just then. So everyone was...
great tip.
Cleggett. No, she's not Cleggett anymore. She's Grimmett. We get in a lot of trouble from normally partners of players for not getting last names right, because people do silly things like get married. Oh, and a lovely pop over there. Oh, airball.
Oh.
So Burgess then doing the work coming out of defence.
I've been super impressed with Croft. She's just working so hard, just disrupting.
Just grinding as well.
Oh, well done, Packers.
Oh, and they're all on top of each other.
Beautiful take.
And a nice little finish there from Emily Van der Monkoff.
She's looking so confident on that shot. Trick centre pass. Nankerville to Hine. Just love how she just lets the ball go. Yeah, Oakdale now just getting caught for a few unnecessary contacts. They've been doing so well just to keep the pressure on without getting those contacts. And that's what's been forcing Matrix to make those mistakes.
When they get into the end of the quarter, it's probably a few people could do with a quick breath just to reset themselves.
A sip of water.
Nice. Toughen up, girls.
Beautiful dodge there by Saunders. Clow out of the circle.
Saunders looking much better on that centre pass when she has the whole line to herself.
Yep.
So Marzan sitting back and giving her a little bit more space.
Packard was right on the transverse line then.
Lovely drive. And great timing there from Van der Monkoff just to open up into the ball.
Oh, there we go.
Told you. Fortunately,
she was too close that time.
So Matrix got on a mini run. We've got about 30 seconds to go. Matrix with the centre pass and up to about 9.
Has been a much tighter quarter though for
Yeah.
majority. And another stepping call.
Girls.
Oh, Gibbons again looking over the mess.
Yep. We actually had a training game against one of the Resi teams the other week, and we got picked up for a couple of funny stepping calls by the umpires. So I don't know whether they're just a bit hot in it at the moment. We used to laugh and say, you know, they got a penalty of the month they're kind of keeping an eye out for. Oh. Unlucky there, Van der Monkoff missed the goal after the whistle. Matrix going to the halftime break up by 9, 28 to 19.
Far one, drag flick, on goal! Chickleborough got a stick on that, that's an amazing touch, very well. Sends it across the front! We talk about Hunter Kilos and there it is! A goal! Whoa, nice one-on-one! Richard over the top, Hunter.
A play for play, and he leaps over Robinson, big save! Wind up, there's the Bennett on his way! Not just perfect, she's truly perfect! On the goal, that was great goal! Both walking on the door, here's a complete pass, look at it, Jordan's good!
Firing it off the post,
So we're just grooving along here to the tunes of Billie Eilish in the background as we come back for the third quarter. I'll be glad that you can't see us because my dance moves are not great.
I can vouch for that.
And you would know they have not improved over time either.
No, I've known you for too long.
So Oakdale with the centre pass to open things up. You got Agostino receiving.
So Agostino's come back on. And I don't think anybody else.
No.
No.
I'm glad you picked that one up. Saunders, nice weight on that one. Just drifted over the top to Agostino under the post and she shoots.
Some really good movement there by Oakdale shooters working together.
Stacey Hine again with a country paddock to run around in. On that centre pass. Laura Packard, nice pass into the pocket. And the offside call there against Rebecca Moyne. Yeah, I think
Nankiville just holding her space.
Yeah.
Like, just watch her. Her footwork's fantastic.
she's so strong. Beautiful shot there from Laura
shoulders
Packard.
back, holding her space. Gibbons with the centre pass. And Burgess doing a lot of work on Saunders. Saunders is kind of moving in one spot. We'd really like to see her, you know, take a couple of steps, dodge, take a couple of steps, dodge, make Burgess' head move.
Yeah. Burgess with the tip there, picked up by Matrix, by her teammate Hannah Schwartz. Matrix are streaming down court in Nankiville with on the circle edge. Better movement there from Matrix. Both players coming forward, just splitting the defenders. And Laura Packard continuing to shoot just beautifully.
Both shooters just having so much confidence to turn and shoot.
Don't know whether
Beautiful roll, Nankiville.
don't know whether Beck Moynes just decided she's just not going to contest the centre pass. Whether she's like, you know what, I'm just going to let that one go and sit back and block up on the second phase.
That could really be a strategy for Oakdale, making sure that they can just shut down the second phase, Matrix second phase. Let their goal defence and goalkeeper have a crack at it. Force the long high pass.
Big cheers from the Oakdale bench there as Saunders got out in that first phase centre pass. Nice little fake there and drive through. Oh! That was on. It was just the wrong pass, unfortunately.
There's another short option to Saunders there on the circle edge.
Yeah.
Just forcing that long on. So Matrix out to 11 now to start the third.
Great second option there from Sophie Croft. Just gave her team just that little bit of extra support. Easy Nankiville streaming down
her
court.
drives are,
And that was a lovely weighted pass.
Yeah, her drives are fantastic. Gibbons really needs to hold her up instead of just turning and running with her.
Oh, lovely little dodge along the baseline from Emily van der Munkoff. Her timing in this game, compared to the last couple of times we've watched her play, she just seems to have found a groove a bit.
Yeah, really utilising her speed as well.
Force pass to Saunders. I think, I'm not quite sure. She wasn't on, and whether there needed to be an extra movement from her towards the ball, but ball goes over the baseline.
Or just some extra movement before the centre pass. So she was driving right by the sideline. That's not a good pass to give. Okay, it's a bit of a 50-50, so she needs to do some more work before the centre, before the whistle goes, to then set herself up for that second phase in a good position. Yeah,
absolutely. Matrix getting really good depth there from both Hine and Nankiville, and the shot goes through again. So Matrix have piled on 5 goals to start this quarter to Oakdale's none.
Oakdale back into their zone.
Yeah.
Hine driving to the middle.
And lovely hold there from Emily van der Munkoff. Saw that she had the space there, found a defender. And I think sometimes when they do that zone, that's what you need to do, is find a body and kind of set up that screen for yourself. Saunders given the second option. Oakdale just struggling to find circle edge there from their mid-court. And there's a lovely time drive there from Sophie Agostino.
Really good ball use there by Oakdale. Found some patience.
An overload on the Matrix centre pass. Done that a few times. It's actually been really good watching them. They've done an overload, they've done a pop on the centre pass, just kind of running through their systems.
Yeah. Rolling through them. Great take by van der Munkoff. There's a lot of pressure from Grimmett.
And that was just lovely space by Packard. Saw van der Munkoff at the top, drove along the base.
Oakdale centre pass. Out to Saunders. Oh, just missed time pass. That's 3 missed time passes to start the quarter. I think they're just trying to rush it, Oakdale.
Yeah.
Whereas Matrix, their patience is fantastic. All the little passes. Oh,
Even things like that, like they're just falling their way.
yeah.
Nice drive again, Van der Monkoff, and good option from Packard. I think that was a good one to dish off. I think we've got an 8-1 score so far this quarter, and Matrix with the centre pass again.
A bit more pressure on the first phase there by Oakdale. Changed it up. And making it a bit harder for Matrix to work
flat
in.
ball movement there. She didn't even drift it into the pocket, which is probably the temptation. Oh,
and just a missed shot.
great positioning there from Vivian though, going up for that rebound. So it's a contact call, offside. Offside.
Vivian has a great drive, but spoiled by Hine. She was running towards the centre, towards the sideline.
Yeah.
And just the pass a bit flat. Oh, Burgess. All the Matrix players staying tight on their player, going for that first phase. Oh, long high one. Oh, great take by
Did not
Cloud.
think that was going to be brought in.
No. What a take. But the confidence to put the ball up to her as well. That's awesome to see.
Agostino coming up.
Beautiful first and second.
And I think that was probably a better setup for them with Saunders not even trying to get the centre pass, but, setting herself up to get the second.
Yes.
Matrix centre pass, Hine again, finding space.
Oh,
well done by Moyne.
I've really liked her game.
Yeah.
Great intensity, all shorts.
Yeah, that wasn't nice.
She's done such a good job. Just trying to disrupt Augustina just a little bit. Oh, so close by Croft. That pass was nowhere near high enough.
No. And she was in such great position. She did the footwork to get into the right spot for it.
Offside call.
What was that one?
Contact on Ankerville.
No, lovely bit of footwork there from Agostino. A couple of dodges. And pops it up.
The trick centre pass to Packard. Onto Hine. And Van der Monkoff finding some beautiful space. And turns and shoots. 3 passes, that's what you want.
Absolutely. Stepping again.
I was about to say she's been really solid for them in attack, which she has. Just unfortunately she stepped this time.
The amount of stepping in this game.
Yeah.
Nice work there by Emily Van Monk. Again, that was a little fake there from Nankerville. Kind of drew the contact out.
I'd really like to see... just a missed shot.
Again, Stacey Hine on the circle edge.
On the circle edge. Oh, Vivian. Beautiful outside arm. Oh, I really want to see this finished. Such good defensive work.
And great work there by Agostino driving into that front space.
Nankerville back to Schwartz on the transverse line. Oakdale forcing Matrix high, but ball finds its way into Packard from a beautiful pass by Nankerville.
And she's just weighting that pass so nicely over the top too.
Just a bit early from Clower, the circle. Gibbons, way to use her body. Oh, what a reach. Agostino. Again, that's just that height. Short's doing nothing wrong.
Give it. So Moyne going offside.
Did you want her to give the ball?
Yeah, not you. I'm not yelling at you to give me a lolly or...
Packard driving base.
Lovely ball position there from Nankiville and shot.
Oh,
Lovely
shot.
shot.
If you were in goalkeeper, Fee, against Van der Monkoff, and she's a shorter, great take by Clow. She's a shorter player, you're a bit taller, she's getting some good space. What would you do?
I'd want her behind me.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I think what she's doing really well in this game is coming out of the circle and, you know, giving that relief valve. So from the Oakdale defenders, you want to make sure that she can't actually get out of the circle. So you'll be starting in front, trying to push her behind, in theory, and then you've got the opportunity to then come out and have a crack.
Yeah. What I was thinking.
Okay.
Was that from my goalkeeper experience was...
You know what? I remember watching you play goalkeeper in a practice game.
When?
And I reckon it was whenever you were away playing with another team, you kind of came back and you're like, I'm just going to come out to training because I'm here. And, and you went into goalkeeper and you did, like, you know, the Jiva Mentor roll where you roll behind and get a tip? And we were like, KO,
Are you
stop
saying
it.
I'm like Jiva Mentor?
You're like Jiva Mentor. Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Thanks. Well, no, what I was thinking was that I'd want to know where she is. So I'd want to dictate her space. I'd want to say, okay, you can go to the right. That's where, and that's where I'm gonna force you. And that's where I know that you're going, and that's where I'm gonna keep you.
Just, and I think too,
just to
like,
change it up.
Defensively, you.
Vivian. She's been good, Vivian.
Yeah,
Got
she
some
has.
Really crucial deflections.
And that was yet again another example of the ball just falling Matrix's way. And I think defensively, you normally. Good tip on the ball from Cleggett. Not Cleggett. She's not Cleggett. As it came out of my mouth.
I have just got a message from Matrix A&D coach Laura Gilbert, who has clarified for me that the large number of stepping calls so Netball Australia have asked that umpires watch the slide of the back foot.
You know what? It's really funny. So Jules, who is my team centre, who kept getting picked up for the stepping, was told that she had a soft back foot. So what was happening is her back foot was her grounded foot, but it was soft. She wasn't leaning on it. And so because her weight was coming off of it, it was lifting as she was putting pressure into her front one. So that's exactly what we got called out for training. So that makes a lot of sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
So Jules, if you're listening, it's not just you. Great pickup. Look, the Oakdale defenders are really starting to pick up some ball. And
really like to see it finished by the attackers.
They've got it back to 11. The difference was 9 at half time. Oh, no. Oh, I thought that was okay. Yeah, they're just setting up for each other and having to fly at the ball. And it's almost heartbreaking, I think, sometimes when you're a defender and you get a turnover and it scores and then you go, that was our centre pass. Like, that was our centre pass. Like, it's not even a bonus.
Just needed to get 2 hands.
Yeah. Offside. Yep. From one of the Matrix defenders. I get the feeling that it will be these slow starts to quarters that are going to end up killing Oakdale by the end of this game. They seem to fight back really well, and the defence are giving them every opportunity to get back in it, but I just feel like they're just...
That last 7 minutes.
Yeah.
They do really well. A great fight by Clow at Nankiville. Got there first. Just a missed time pass. Yep. Virgo. Those first couple of steps.
She's just so quick.
Yeah. Great outside arm by Schwartz. She's been working on that. She was off the body. It was textbook.
I think she's been cleaner to this quarter. So Matrix is slowly edging it down to the top of the circle there to Emily van der Monkoff and then around to the circle. Beck Moyne's probably been offside every single time she's had a crack at that, so she's been called for contact actually. And Emily van der Monkoff going up for the shot.
I didn't think she looked 100% confident on that. She was looking at Packard, but slots it in. Moyne has it. Over to Vivian. Augustino on the drive. Oakdale being really patient. Back to Augustino from Saunders.
Great way from Croft pushing Clow right up to the top of the circle before. And very, very, very lovely shot from Augustino. Back to 10 goals of difference. Lovely drive there from Stacey Hine.
Yeah, beautiful change of direction.
Packers was probably an option there, driving into the circle. But Matrix reset to Emily Burgess.
Oh, good cover there by Gibbons.
Great work by Nankerville, just holding her position, and when she's moving, she's then stopping and really setting up for that contact call.
And Oakdale Centre, oh, coach killer. Oh, beautiful pass, Nankerville to Packard. Just those rotations in the circle, once again, Van der Monkoff and Packard.
And I think Van der Monkoff's been so deliberate in what she's doing, it makes it really easy for Laura Packard to read what her options are.
I think that's been definitely a highlight for the Matrix team, just everyone's definite in their movements.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh. So we go into the final break. Matrix leading Oakdale 44-32, 3/4 time. Hello everyone and welcome back to the fourth quarter. Little shout out to Alexis May and Bridget Hicks, who are settling in for a night with a cup of tea on the couch while listening tonight.
Could go a cup of tea.
Could absolutely go a cup of tea. I have a feeling Brooke Jeffs is listening in because she's given us a request for a shout out, so she wanted to bring us a cup of tea. We'll see what we can do for her. So back on court, just doing a quick scan. I don't see any changes. Oh no, we've got a change on the goal circle. Van der Monkoff coming out to goal attack and Packard go back to goal shooter.
I like that change.
Yeah, so do
I like it a lot.
Are there any changes there to the Oakdale?
No, Oakdale staying the same. I think their defence end's been really solid. And beautiful first centre pass there. Some really quick ball movement. Got Matrix defenders out of position. Great start to the quarter. Nankerville again doing a fantastic drive, and Packard signature work in the baseline.
So if you're watching from home tonight, give us a comment on the Netball SA Premier League post and tell us where you're watching from. David, who runs Spacequake Sports, is quite interested to find out who our furthest away viewer is. And if you're watching from the couch with a cup of tea, please let us know. So Matrix centre pass again. Lovely little shove off there from Stacey Hine into the pocket. And that was, she got called there. Time's being held while the ball is retrieved from court 2. Poor Stacey Hine going for a run.
That's all right. She hasn't played centre today. She's fine.
She'll be all right. So an offside call. Great cover there from Vivian too on the dish off. Oh!
Right idea.
Yeah.
But just Grimmett getting in that space, just forcing the high pass.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well covered.
Matrix have got a zone here, a full court press. But Moyne just cutting through the middle of that.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great drive.
And great timing by Cloud too, out of the circle. Oh, short, she got it, but awesome. Was in front, 2 hands on the ball. Again, Matrix just so patient.
Stacey Hine, just her last couple of steps and push into that space.
You can see the great understanding
that
they have for each other too. They know where to put the passes to each other. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, there's probably a little bit of acting going on there, but that's okay because we've all done it. Again, Burgess, really nice cover there on Saunders at wing attack.
Oh.
Yeah, and great pressure there. That was a couple of good attempts there from both Nankiville and Emily Burgess there. So again, Stacey Hine coming down court and offering support, going back to her defenders. Emily Burgess just taking their time, resetting, waiting for the right option to open up.
Packard and Van der Monkoff doing a great job just to pop out to the side of that zone.
Yeah.
Just the safe option.
Advance into the circle. There's a contact call against Vivian. Laura Packard.
Shot. Followed her rebounds.
Yeah, looked a bit soft coming out of the hand, but much more controlled that one, and she sinks it. So the difference now is 12.
What was that?
Wholly within, or is that stepping again? I reckon it was that stepping call.
Yep.
So
could have been the drag of that back foot.
yeah, so the description that we were given was that the back foot is soft. So rather than having it planted on the ground, people are just leaving it hovering, and so it's lifting off the ground.
Or the drag of the back foot, which I think would probably be really common. Oh, unlucky Hine.
I think it was that knee dropping to the ground. Oh, Emily Burgess.
She read that beautifully.
And such a strong set of hands to pull it in too.
Hine finding beautiful front space.
Yeah, absolutely. Just cutting and driving.
Vivian, you can see her just trying to, great triangle play.
Swap. Yep. I think Oakdale have done a really good job of setting it up so that doesn't happen throughout the game, and they really force the long swing.
I think it's really underutilised, the bounce pass swing.
I'm not allowed to bounce pass. I had a coach who
banned me. Yeah, but you're a defender.
I was banned. I did it once coming out of defence.
Well, why would you do it coming out of defence?
I know. It was Andy Plenty, and I remember him I came off. It was fine. I got away with it. And I remember saying to him, I don't ever want to see you doing a bounce pass ever again.
Beautiful shot by Packard.
So holding time while the ball is retrieved. Laura Packard having to chase after it. And Oakdale sent a pass.
Augustino working hard to get out for that centre pass. Great ball movement. And Saunders driving to the pocket. Oh, Croft. Beautiful. She was out of position. So just attacked the pass and got a tip to it. You can see all the Matrix players too just trying to back her up. But Oakdale throw in. Oh, Nankiville, but if Nankiville didn't get to it, then Schwartz was definitely going to get to it as well. Just all Matrix players playing a kind of attacking defence game. Is that how you explain it?
Yeah, absolutely. And they're just having a good crack at it.
Yeah.
Just on the Facebook comments, Georgie Virgo, who's a former Oakdale and Garville player, is apparently watching us from the pub tonight.
Oh.
So, on you, Georgie. And plenty of people. We've got Alicia, who's an old teammate of mine, and Tiana Kingdon, who are both watching from the couch, who are probably warmer than what we are right now. Oh, Burgess, she kind of half thought about it and probably should have pulled out, but she had a good crack.
She's definitely got the speed.
Yeah.
To go for those intercepts. Oh, beautifully weighted pass by Saunders.
Croft just needed one more step back, I reckon, rather than just having a jump. But she's had a good night tonight. So Matrix centre pass here again. Nice little centre pass there from Emily van der Munkhoff. I think she's just struggling at times to know where to go next in this setup.
Van der Munkhoff?
Yeah, just at goal attack.
Just that entrance into the circle.
Yeah.
Just that.
So she kind of gets the first phase, dishes it off, and then is cutting back through the middle of the court, rather than kind of maybe clearing wide and allowing a mid-quarter to come through.
Oakdale showing so much patience in attack, just working the ball in.
Yes, oh, Burgess offside, but good attempt there at the ball going into the pocket. So it's an offside call. Yes, Maisie, great little attempt there, but offside.
Really, you can see Croft and Clow just fighting for position.
So Schwartz getting suckered into the first attempt.
Great fake by Gibbons.
Yeah, absolutely. So Maisie Nankerville to take another centre pass here for
Gibbons. Beautiful deflection.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Augustine. Oh, lucky.
Reckon that.
Yep, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Again, nice strong pass to someone on the edge of the circle, and then a nice patient give in. The Oakdale midcourt is making really good use of that fake to draw the defender and then going again. Little give and go from Gibbons. Oh, and lovely pass over the top to Agostino.
Matrix centre pass on Burgess. Getting the first phase. Hines just keeping working.
She was getting pinned there by Moyne, but it was that constant movement that just made it so obvious.
Yeah, really just showing the umpire the contact that's being made.
Ellie Cleggett again. Oh, Packers.
Oh.
That was a great bit of work there from Ellie Cleggett. Miss Jordan Vivian's having a laugh about it.
Yeah, great transition into defence too by Packard. Just, missed the shot. Oh well, get over it. Now got the ball back. That's what you want to see.
And great fight here from Oakdale. 12 goals down, more than halfway into the fourth.
Space.
And they're still having a really good crack at everything. So goal there again for Clow. I think her and Agostino are like little twins in there. They look exactly the same. Stacey Hine again with no dramas getting that centre pass. Oh, that was set up by Cleggett.
I feel like Oakdale goalies, they've had moments of being really good and working together. Oh, just a missed time pass there by Agostino, but just needing to do that more consistently.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oakdale find themselves chasing at the moment. Oh. And beautifully weighted pass to Packard, who finishes.
Still probably prefer Packard in that goal attack position. I think the timing that Van der Munkhoff was getting for the most part of the game worked really, really well.
Yeah. It's good though, like to try this option.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
It was working really well. Great strong take there by Nankerville.
Yeah, I thought Moyne might actually have gotten there in the end, but just the last minute. So again, a great example of the goalies working together, setting up a screen now and popping it over the top.
Yeah, once she's in the circle, Van der Munkhoff, it's working really seamlessly like it has been for the last 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Just that entrance into the goal circle. Oh, beautiful tip, but pulled in by Clow.
Croft hasn't had a lot of luck in this game.
She's been good though. She's made Clow work really hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Van der Munkhoff right in the middle.
Great strong take there from Packers. She was absolutely smothered by defenders and just ripped it in.
Yeah. And finish as well. Nothing's phased her. Oh, just a bit coming off.
Just a bit coming off. Just in case you're wondering what position she played.
Oh, see, I reckon Schwartz, instead of being on the body, I think she could have had some really good timing to come through and have a crack at that intercept.
Absolutely.
Oh. She never stops, Hannah Schwartz.
No. And I feel like as the game's gone on tonight, she's probably found that balance just a little bit more. She's getting tired now. You know, there's a couple of odd ones, but I really think compared to last week whenever we watched her play.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the stats actually.
Yeah.
Last week compared to this week.
So the difference now out to 14 with less than 4 minutes to go.
Schwartz again. Really needs Augustino. I think that she can recognise when she needs to change direction or when she needs to drop into the backspace a bit faster.
Yeah, absolutely. That was, again, a lovely way to pass by Maisie Nankerville. I think she's made such an impact on this Matrix
she's been
mid-court.
fantastic.
Just driving hard, but I think particularly allowing Stacey Hine to do what Stacey Hine does best.
Yeah, she's been fantastic on the first phase of the centre pass. I do think, though, I think it's safe to say they're moving through to the grand final next week with 3 minutes to go. But I do think they're going to, she'll experience that really hard first phase contesting from contacts.
Yeah.
You know, we saw them come out with so much intensity. And I think that really shocked Matrix.
Yeah. Particularly Georgia Beaton in the wing defence position. She just
great.
works hard.
Oh, great baseline drive by Augustino. See, that's what
great
they were
option
kind
there.
of just all in a line just then, weren't they? So, I mean, they just need a bit of movement.
Well done by Lauren Giddens. Look over the distance. Yeah, look, I think this game's been good for Matrix. They've worked through some stuff, particularly some timing and some accuracy in their attack line. I think Nankerville's going to be a big in for them.
Great take. Augustino.
And I'm hoping we see a much improved Matrix against Contacts next week. For those who weren't able to watch before and haven't seen the result, Matrix had the better of Woods in the Rezzies prelim. So it'll be a Contacts Matrix double grand final next week.
Beautiful vision, Nankerville.
Yeah.
Van der Monkoff, a really good entry into the circle. Oh, much better.
Yeah, she's really settled into that goal
Yeah,
type
she
position.
has. Oh, lucky.
One of those last quarter fumbles that happens when you're a bit wrecked. Great pressure there from Matrix. Still running hard, still putting the pressure on. Well done, Burgess. I reckon that's the really good attempt that she's had tonight.
Yeah. She's really clean, stayed on side. It's contact on Schwartz. Cloud to take the shot. Great two-handed rebound. And finish nicely. Just under a minute to go. Matrix centre pass onto Hine again. First phase.
I think this week's going to be really good for Sophie Croft too. The Contacts goal shooter, whose name I don't think I can pronounce ever correctly.
Horsburgh?
That one.
I did ask Imogen Abernathy the other day. She said Horsburgh.
Okay, Horsburgh. But probably plays quite a similar style game to Clow, that tall holding shooter. So I think Sophie Croft will actually get a lot out of this game. Oh, well done.
Schwartz went with two hands.
I think good on Jackie too for backing in Schwartz, just letting her run out the game.
I think she's been great tonight.
Yeah, agreed.
It's under 10 seconds to go. See if Oakdale can finish on a high with a shot. Time might beat them.
Yeah.
There we go. After the buzzer. And Augustino finishes.
So the game finishes up with Matrix progressing to the grand final, beating Oakdale 58-45. Kat, who are your best on ground for tonight?
Oh, you go first.
Look, I think Maisie Nankerville made a huge difference to their lineup. But I really liked Emily van der Munkoff tonight. I really thought her timing in attack was really great.
Yeah, I think Schwartz and van der Munkoff were fantastic.
We're boringly agreeing with each other.
But then special mention to Nankerville as well. But then Hine was awesome. I just can't choose. I don't know.
Matrix were the better side tonight. So we will see you next week when Matrix take on Contacts in the grand final.
Far one, drag flick, on goal. Chickleborough got a stick on that. That's an amazing set. Very well. Sends it across the front. We talk about how Shaquiro's and there it is. A goal. Oh, nice one-on-one. Richard over the top. How's the ball?
The runner is taking. A play for quick. And he leaps over Robinson. Big save. Find out. Back at Darby play. Not just perfect. She's truly perfect. On the goal.
Now he's on the door. Here's a complete pass. Look at the